Another place that people are storing their wealth while they wait to buy something in the future is in money market funds. Money market funds are essentially like storing your money in cash, but they're really backed by government debt. And the government pays an interest rate for people to buy its debt. And so the banks pass some of that money on to you. Well, right now, money market funds have $7.4 trillion in them. That is a vast, insanely large number. So what does that mean? What that means is, of the entire money supply, of all the dollars that are in existence, I think money market funds are counted in M2, and I think M2 is like, let's call it $22 trillion. That means roughly a 1/3 of the M2 money supply is in money market funds. That means the government is paying people to keep $7.4 trillion. All of the people who have that money in that $7.4 trillion are making a conscious decision to park their money in a money market fund rather than to park it in stocks or bonds or real estate or Bitcoin. And they're doing that because they, in my opinion, wisely understand that stocks and bonds and real estate have a lot of risk right now, and that the prices of a lot of those assets is really higher than is justified by the underlying fundamental value of those assets. Or they can just sit on the sidelines twiddling their thumbs and the government will pay them 4% interest. A lot of people, to the tune of $7.4 trillion, have decided to sit on the sidelines, twiddle their thumbs, make 4% interest from the government, and wait. Now, that is not sustainable. Why is that not sustainable? Because the economy is under such a mountain of debt right now that the government cannot afford to keep interest rates high. So by high interest rates right now, they're making all of the debt in the United States unaffordable. And you can only do that so long before the system starts cracking. And what happens is, as soon as the system starts cracking, when the government inevitably has to lower interest rates, all of the people who have that $7.4 trillion in money market funds, they start to get antsy because they were happy at 4%. And the reason there is record high numbers in money market funds right now is because you can get 4%. Well, what happens when they're not willing to do that anymore? The answer is they have to find an asset. At a time like that is typically when Bitcoin performs the best. You see gold, which is already setting record highs, and Bitcoin typically shoot for the moon because people are looking for a place to store their time and energy.